Welcome back to Conservative Direct. Quick question, who's running the country right now? Joe Biden's busy tanning at the beach? Kamala Harris is, well, running for president apparently. So who's in charge? Some observers have a chilling suspicion, and it's not exactly comforting. Could it be First Lady Jill Biden? Yeah, you heard that right. Let's break down the facts. First off, let's talk about Joe Biden's Disappearing Act. Sure, being president is a tough job, but this guy has taken more vacation time than a retiree in Florida. According to the New York Post, Joe has logged a mind-blowing 48 years worth of vacation while in office. You've got to be kidding me. If leadership is about showing up, Biden's got a real attendance problem. I mean, who knew the nuclear football could fit in a beach bag? So, what about Kamala Harris? Isn't she supposed to be second in command? Well, it looks like she's practicing her Houdini routine. According to Mediate, Biden answered more questions in the last 2 months of his doomed campaign than Kamala has since taking the top spot on the presidential ticket. She's AWOL when it comes to real leadership. At this point, the vice president's role seems to be smiling for campaign fundraising videos and, let's be honest, trying to figure out how to avoid answering questions about her non-existent agenda. But here's where things get really interesting. While Joe is sipping Mai Tais on vacation and Kamala is busy rehearsing for her next campaign event, guess who's stepping up? First Lady Jill Biden. The White House just held its first cabinet meeting in 11 months, and who's front and center? That's right, Jill Biden. But wait, it gets better. Her signature was added to legislative folders at the White House, and photos of these folders have been circulating on social media. Let that sink in for a second. Who needs Jill Biden, the First Lady, signing off on anything? The White House claimed these were souvenir folders, not used for official business. But who on earth is clamoring for a Dr. Jill Biden souvenir? It has Americans wondering if there's a shadier reason why she always seems to be at her husband's side. Now you might be thinking, this sounds familiar. Well, history buffs know this isn't the first time a First Lady has quietly stepped into the president's shoes. Let's rewind to 1919 and talk about Edith Wilson. After President Woodrow Wilson suffered a debilitating stroke, Edith took it upon herself to manage the day-to-day duties of the presidency. She basically screened everything that went to the president and made key decisions on his behalf, without being elected to anything. And if that sounds unconstitutional, that's because it kinda was. But hey, history loves repeating itself, right? But here's the bottom line, folks. It's great to stand by your spouse in sickness and in health. But the United States isn't a monarchy. When the president is out of commission, his wife doesn't just step in and start running the show. We're a republic, and we elect our executives. The scary part, no one voted for Dr. Jill Biden, but she seems to be more involved than the people who actually hold office. It's time for some answers about who is really calling the shots at the White House, because we deserve better than the level of leadership we're getting right now. So, what do you think? Is history repeating itself? Is Jill Biden our new president? Or is no one in charge at all? Who's really running the White House? Sound off in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring that notification bell for more unapologetically conservative takes from Conservative Direct. Stay informed, stay strong, and stay conservative.